So I was how should we say this? I was convinced rather vigorously that there was no point in me trying to um, that there was no where's my mouse? There it is. Um, that there was no point in me trying to fight the occasional occasional how do we say occasional sponsorship of walking around Japan via Google Maps, simply because the people in question are are both you know the people in question are quite I don't know, committed towards what, like looking at Japan on Google when they could fly there themselves and walk around. I don't know. Doesn't matter. That's not the point. But also, part of what convinced me was one of our year one class one students, class one slash class three students, um, essentially took the time to explain to me that you know, like dude, you you're literally or rather, she told me that I was catering to some very like closeted weebs, and that there was really no good way of for me to get out of it. And you know, she may have a point. So going forward, what we will do is the Sunday. What was it? Sunday auction stream will always be walking around Japan, as sponsored by the To Annoy Muses Corporation number 0. In return, they will not sponsor other things. And also, this is sort of like a, you can consider the truth. The truth between TAMC zero zero. Oh, that's not zero zero and uh versus Mommies Clique, plus what was it? A year one class one plus Muses. So, in essence, the conclusion of our successful civil war, or not, let's not call it successful. The conclusion of our civil war that has been not really plaguing the community, because I'm fairly certain most of you don't even know that was going on. Oh yeah, before I continue, yes, the auctions are open, so you know you guys are supposed to be supposed to be, yeah, exactly, do the auctions. Luckily the TAMC 0 will no longer be part of it, since they have been relegated towards sponsoring this every week until they change their minds. And if they change their minds, we will have to have further discussions, but they're not allowed to change their minds for the next, how long was it? 3 months. Okay, excellent. No changing minds for the next 3 months. But that does mean that we are stuck with this until for, oh, I forgot to do that. Give me 1 second. Let me unhide the schedule. There we go. So we are stuck with this until, I believe it was, we said end of February, right? So starting March, you could, yes. Until March 1st. There we go. March 1, 2023. There we go. No, I am not. Okay, well, okay, so first of all, I will outlive you anyway, because, you know, you're like, what, 65, 60, 60, 63. And, I no, okay, so before I get into defending my math skills, let me just make sure I finish this insult. You're 63. The if both of us, you know, maintain a healthy lifestyle and all of that, blah 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 blah, I might not live until I'm 65, simply because, you know, my health is terrible. But I think I'll still outlive you, and that's all that matters. Hold on. Why is this not going full? Okay. And oh, right. In defense of my math skills, um, when I do maths, I tend to do maths in even numbers or in um in multiples of 5. So like after about what 50, I will start just like looking at things in multiples of 5s. So that's why I got to the answer of 65 really quickly, and then I had to take a moment to refine it to bring it back down to 63 so that I could actually get the proper age, right? Like it's sort of this type of approximation calculation, and it's it's useful, right? Like oftentimes we are stuck in with this idea that we have to be a lot more accurate than we really do, right? Because honestly, what is the difference between 65 and 63, right? Like except for okay, forget the arbitrary lines that were drawn for legal reasons, but from a human body's physical perspective, right? If you've lived your life mostly healthily, and if you've not done anything too stupid, what is the difference between 65 and 63 on a average person? And the answer is not a lot, not a lot, genuinely. And that's just what I'm that's what approximations are. I mean, mm, no, don't get me wrong, um there is a case for absolute detailed calculations, and you do need them in engineering, in lots of other places, in science, wherever. And but when you are talking, like generalizations in terms of like orders, think of it as orders of magnitude, right? Like sometimes when you need an idea, all you need to know is, like, can my car carry this? And all you need to know is it as heavy as an elephant, or is it as heavy as a large dog? And that's like an order of magnitude difference, right? And so if that's all, if that's all you need to know, then that's all the calculations you should be calculating, right? Like you don't need to calculate what the load capacity of the car is if you know that like it's in the weight of a large dog, and so a large dog is about the same as a medium-sized person, and so like that weight is gonna be fine, right? Like no, don't get me wrong. If you're trying to oh, where just kept clicking. Where's the river? There's the river. Okay, let's go from the other side. Let's go from this way. Oh, someone's walking along the river. We can't actually see anything from here, so let's not do that. Let's go here. I have no idea where here is. Oh, there we go. There's the river over there. Why are we just walking along rivers? Because I feel like it. Right? Remember, the TAMC sponsored, but they didn't actually tell me where I needed to walk. So as long as it's in Japan. Oh, graffiti. Oh, that's not. Excuse me. So, yeah. So as long as you're within an order of magnitude, it honestly doesn't matter. And I will say that, no, no. Again, right. I was talking about this. Sometimes you do need very detailed calculations, and yes, the example you brought up of the space shuttle is completely, absolutely correct. You need to know. You need to account for every gram that goes on, simply because that is how precious space and weight is when you're trying to fight gravity, right? Which, incidentally, is also why I don't think hover like from a scientific perspective, from an engineering perspective, hovering is simply not a like from our current understanding of physics, hovering is simply not something that can be done ad hoc and like ad infinitum unless you unless it's in a very restrained setting, right? Like you could imagine building a heavy magnet based system that essentially fences in something, and you could build it along a track. You could conceivably build, you know, a maglev type train with permanent magnets that is constantly kept in its tracks by permanent magnets running along, you know, its entire track. But that is ridiculously inefficient, not for the running of the maglev train, but in finding the amount of magnetic material to then create that condition, right? And so it's simply not feasible to do that on sort of a grand scale, on the scale that you need to carry so many passengers. And so if you don't, like, there is a case, don't get me wrong, there is a case for maglev the train itself, if it's small enough and then you can push it along fast enough such that, you know, you don't actually need a lot of propulsion power, right? Like you're not running it against gravity, etc., etc. But that is not the same as permanent levitation, right? And so again, like from a physics perspective, permanent levitation simply does not work. And also I want to commend our year 1 class 2 corporation for doing this, because fantastic. Helicopter physics. Year 1 class 2. Year 1 class 1's biological determinism. We still have not really talked about that. We will talk about that ideally next week. um, I see quite a few you know, actually before we continue our auctions, I do want to get everyone's opinion on something. Right now our lobbies are, you know, they're working quite hard, and they are in some occasionally doing quite good work, except the limit that I set for them. Remember, I set that they have to meet essentially the auction price times 3, right? Essentially their cost for sponsorship is 3 times that of the average viewer or average viewer corporation, and so it's making it difficult for them to actually get involved in auctioning. And I'm just curious what the community feels about us lowering that to, for example, 2 times, but at the same time limiting the amount of corporations that can receive an auction to maybe 1 a week. What do we think about that? Or yeah, 1 a week. I think 1 a week is probably fair. Can we have a quick poll on that? Yes, let's have a quick poll on that. If one of our administrators could... Where am I? Oh, that's the bridge, okay. Shall we cross the bridge? Actually, no, let's go this direction. That's nice. Isn't that nice? That's nice. Where are we? We're somewhere to the west of Tokyo. Oh yeah, we are in Kanagawa, which is to the west of Tokyo. I think we're going to move southwards. No, we're moving southeast. Oh, and that's going straight to Tokyo, isn't it? If we go further south, we can go to Yokohama, I think. That is quite far away. Where is this? Kanagawa-ken. Oh, Yokohama is further east, I want to say? I think so. Okay. Hold on. Let me find out where we are. Minami Ward, which, yeah, okay. Yeah, so if we go Midori Ward, yeah. So then we get into like proper Tokyo. And this is, obviously this is the harbor area. And then we go into northwards. This is Haneda Airport, fantastic. Minato City, and then Chiyoda City. That's obviously where the emperor is. Meiji Jingu, yeah. So we're just towards the west. Oh, I don't know where we are. Let's move forward a little. There we go. Oh. There's IKEA. I hope you're happy. Yeah, no. So we are exactly where I said we were, which is Kanagawa, but we can also like go down to Yokohama, right? Which I believe is here. Yeah. Like if we continue to go east, but right now I have no idea where we're going, and that's fine. Oh, thank you. That is lovely. So let me move that up. So that'll be composition stream. We finally get to do another one. I need to figure out if my software still works. TAMC 2, fantastic. Actually, I shouldn't even name you guys TAMC 2, should I? MAMC. No. No. What will we do for Christmas? I mean, obviously, I'll take because I'm me. I'll take a few days off for Christmas. You guys know this. It's for those of you who work with me. It is in the calendars that we have, so you may not bother me for work during those days. Regarding sort of like streaming, I'm ambivalent about it. We could. I don't remember what we did last year. Actually, let me check. Sixth, 25th, 24th. Yeah, I basically did. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, we had quite a few discussions last year, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Okay. Because it was that Persona 5? I think that was Persona 5. Oh no, that is oh, that's that game. Oh, what is that? Anno 18 whatever, 1800. No, I'm just reflecting on what we did last year. Anyway, so yeah, we will do. Depends on what I feel like, really. But between the 24th and the 31st, let's just say that I will still try to engage, a little bit now and then. Okay, so the polls are back. Yes, and so one second. Christmas, and then when is the polls? Where was the poll? Oh, there it is. Okay, so 1 second. Let me just double check this one email. Okay, that's fine. Going forward, no, corporation sponsorship, not corporation sponsorship, lobby sponsorship. Lobby sponsorship reduced to 2x pricing, but only allowed one lobby per week. It's you know, in some ways it's I think a credit to you lot for essentially being so involved in the options for these things, even though most of you don't ever like participate. Um, so it's just like it's funny to me that you guys have so much fun with the corporation, but then like never actually participate once it gets to your stream. It's interesting. Anyway, I was gonna say it's credit to you lot that the lobbies, i.e., the advertisers, don't actually ever like they find it really difficult to meet the 3x goal, right? So credit where it's due. I'm gonna just take a drink, otherwise my throat will die. Okay. Where were we? Yes. So going forward, lobby's sponsorship is going to be reduced to 2 times pricing, but only allow one lobby per week. And the lobbies can start voting now. And yes, we are just something I guess not everyone knows. We are now no longer fighting for sponsorships for individual days, rather because of my illness. It what is it more? Oh, these are like photo walks. That's um I'm not sure what we're supposed to be seeing from this. But let's just go to the street. Anyway, so I was saying that because of my illness, we are no longer really sponsoring for individual days of the week. Rather, we are sponsoring for the amount of content, right? So like normally I will do 5 to 6, maybe 7, as you guys have no doubt noticed, 5 to 6 ish broadcasts a week, and essentially like when I do the broadcast, I choose from what has been sponsored, or it's not necessarily that I get to choose, but like what we do then occasionally, like try to match what is sponsored with sort of the days that most of those students are there, like year 2, year 3 students are there. Why am I not allowed to go forward? Oh, this poor store has like no excuse me. That poor store has very bad reviews. Oh no. Oh no, the truck ignored a light. That is sad. Can we go to Yokohama? We are probably not going to make it there, but yeah, we could. We could. We're going in the wrong direction though. There we go. We could. We would. It would take us forever. Just like me clicking like this. I wonder if there's a better way of doing this. There must be a better way of doing this. Like maybe when Apple's Reality OS, sorry, not Reality OS, how dare I? XR OS comes out, we'll have a better way of navigating these things. Actually, it might be interesting. Like I might actually get one of those, and then I could like stream whatever I'm seeing to the laptop, not to the laptop, to the desktop, and then I can do like a little stream of what I'm seeing in VR, which might be Might be interesting. Anyway. Yeah, well, no. I'm just gonna go ahead and say no to that. No. So, so wait. So the personal finance lobby won that, and they want to sponsor me talking. No, it would just be like 30 minutes of me throwing up. No, we're not. I'm so tired of this topic. No, I'm not even gonna say the name. That's how tired I am of the topic. Okay, we can talk about something else. Pick. Oh, sorry about that. Tell the personal finance lobby they can pick anything else, just not that one topic. And besides, what does that even have to do with personal finance? It's like a bro spending money and like making a bad purchase. Like it's the future of what? I've never heard of that term before. Okay. Um. Oh. Okay. All right. The future of the middle class. I mean, yeah, we could. Though, if I'm completely honest, like there isn't much middle class in our community, right? Like let's be completely honest there. Most people who can afford to be in the Discord aren't wouldn't like they're not middle class. No. Uh the people who can afford to be in our Discord community really are not middle class. Like, yeah, I can talk about the future of the middle class. I don't think that's terrible, but like, is anyone actually interested in that? Like, does the personal finance lobby really want to spend, you know, their victory on that when they could, like, I don't know, do memes or something? Personal finance lobby. You guys can think about it. I mean, you can also tell us later, but no, later you tell me the later. Oh, again, police station. Fantastic. Why was the police station so small? Like, oftentimes you see police kiosks like that actually in lots of parts of the world. I know it's not something that usually happens in like the US, but I've seen that in lots of places. Um, yeah, like you just have one staff officer on call, and they're not there to fight violent crime, right? Like Japan is not a country where violent crime is quite as prevalent as it might be in other places. Even like stealing and all of that is not always sort of very. Yeah, exactly. It's for reporting things that you've seen. It's for like trying to mediate disputes. Community policing, I think, does help, and obviously, like this is just a whole other topic that really we. Oh, see my boy getting triggered there. No, I don't want it. America is too unique in its sort of political dysfunction that a lot of these comments are, like, these comments aren't aimed at America. Get over yourself, okay? Just. These comments are not aimed at America. Get no, let's say do not relate to America. Get over yourself. Okay. Um, did our personal finance lobby pick something? Oh, that's Okay. I I guess. Well, okay. Okay. Bedtime story. Bedtime story. Lombard Street. I suppose that's actually not a bad way of doing it, right? Because we have seen that the bedtime story segments are quite powerful, and you know people seem to enjoy them. So I can't even say no. No, so fine. Yeah. All right. Anyway, we are done for today. Thank you for watching. In conclusion, as usual, please download Firefox. Please don't do Chrome. And I shall see all of you next week. Yeah, we have plenty to do next week. No, we'll talk about it offline. Okay, yeah, bye for now. Let's see. Let's do our left eye today. So 3, 2, 1, wink. And that's oh, I didn't get ready with my buttons. Okay. 3, 2, 1, wink, and bye now.